Is it normal if you always felt your life never really made sense based off of circumstances and cards you was dealt? Would that mean I'm chosen, my friend? Possibly so. My life, my life has been like that. Like my life is now because my life has been in my mid 20s and up to now has started making sense. But yeah, circumstances, man, is developing character. Listen, like when you play Uno, man, I've had some bad hands of Uno and still won. You gotta know how to work with any cards. Listen, I can get like a two. I'm talking about hood Uno. I ain't talking about the textbook Uno. I'm talking about hood Uno, bro. I'm not scared of having numbers in my hand. There's been people who had a bunch of draw fours but know how to use it. I had people, man. You could play mind games with them, make them believe you got to draw four, putting a card on your forehead, putting three cards to your left, making them think those your power cards. And listen, you can listen. A lot of people they'll be scared to use their draw four, so it doesn't matter who has a better hand. They don't know how to use it. They can have three draw fours and be scared to use it. But you got two twos, three, a five, eight, and nine, and you like, listen, I can work with that. You see what I'm saying? And so it don't matter what cards that God dealt your way. God said, look at each card, look at the field, and play what's in your hand. Because if I had the perfect life, I would not be doing this with my life. If I had both parents in my home, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today. There's a lot of things that could have been dealt better, but the only reason why I'm able to deal is because of what was dealt. Oh my goodness. The only reason why I'm able to deal with things now and be able to make deals now is because of the cards that was dealt. Because I went through hell and I went through situations and went through abandonment, went through rejection, went through all these different feelings and imposter syndrome and insecurities and perfectionism. Because those cards was dealt because of how my life was, it didn't matter what I felt, because no matter how I felt, that's still the cards that was dealt. So you got to change the way you feel in regards to how God deals. And if God dealt you that card, don't get bad feelings about it. Start making deals with it. And then now you'll be able to say, man, I took a bad hand and won the game. Don't worry too much about the cards that was dealt. Focus on dealing the cards. Focus on winning with those cards. Because how can I be making deals? How can I be at a place where I'm dealing? Listen, the cards that was dealt is helping me to deal with what I'm going through. Because I have experience that was already dealt to me. Now I have a greater patience to deal. Now I can deal patience out to my wife because I dealt with impatience. I can be able to deal with my wife in purity because I dealt with those impurities. Because those cards was dealt or things were dealt into my hand in life, even though there were certain situations that made me draw four. Cool. Listen, I love getting more cards. That means I can implement better strategies. I got more numbers. I got some reverses. A lot of us, we love it. I'm going to talk about Uno for a little bit. Listen, I don't mind getting some of those reverses. Get that off of me. Reverse the curves. I'm reversing it back to you. Like, you got to be able to know how to handle the skips and be able to know what things to skip over and who to skip over and who not to allow to skip into your life. You got to be able to say, hey, draw two. They're not afraid to do it. You got to be able to look at your numbers and your colors, and we don't do colors and don't do them colors. We can't play that. You got a green 2, a green 7, and a green 9 and talking about Uno out. Nah, fam. Give me thing decency and order. Holiness is still right. Order your steps in the Lord. Order your cards in the Lord, dear friend. Let them lead and guide you. Don't be doing them colors. I don't do colors now. But when you got the numbers right, yo, I don't care. I always believe I'm going to win, no matter what cards were dealt. Enjoy the one that's giving you life, my friend. And then you'll begin to see, God, I see why you dealt me those hands. And God, now teach me how to deal these hands, because God's going to teach you how to succeed with the hands that you was dealt. Love you. I got to go. Thank you so much for watching my video. I pray that it was a blessing to you. And if it was a blessing to you, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. And also make sure you check out the links in the description box below. Links to my books, card games, coaching programs that I believe will help you grow holistically for God's optimal use. I love you guys. I'll catch you next video. Peace.